What's up, guys? I'm here. You can ask me questions. If not, I am going to watch. I'm going to watch TV. Je suis regarder la télé. Yeah, je me suis regarder la télé. So, but you can ask me questions. Let me fix my live chat, and we are up and running. Uh, and that's that. Hope you guys. This first day of summer, June 21st, as I told you a few earlier last week. That June 21st is usually, sometimes it falls on June 20th, sometimes it falls on June 22nd, but generally summer solstice falls on June 21st, which is the longest day of the year. I think to I think on this day, daylight will actually the daylight will actually be around for like about 22 hours, which is long as fuck. But yeah. So if you haven't gone outside yet, go get you some. I want you to watch me, but if you haven't gone outside yet, go outside, turn this off, or you can take it with you if you want. You can watch this while you're outside, but I'm not going to be doing much, to be honest. I'm just going to be watching TV and responding to comments. But if there's no comments, you're just going to see me watching TV. So if you want to go outside, play with the kids. If you got kids, happy Father's Day. If you don't, go outside, take a walk, take a jog, um, or if you need to go to the store, maybe walk to the store instead, or use a bike. Um, or if it's too far, take your car part of the way and then park early, then park a little bit before you get to your final destination. Or if you're using Uber or Lyft, same thing. Park, get you know, make where you get off a little bit before you get to your final destination, and take a few steps. Enjoy the sunlight. Enjoy the summer. Enjoy Anchi Maka, Maka Ina, the great Tatanka. I'm joking, but yeah. Anyway, if you're not down with that, yeah, get you a little bit of vitamin D outside. Not that vitamin D. I mean, if that floats your boat, go ahead and do that too. But go get some sunlight. Otherwise, I've gotten mine for the day. Uh, I worked out early in the morning, but it was still sunlight. You guys know I get up early in the morning, but again, it was already sunlight by the time I was by 4:20. Um, Daylight was already happening. So when I actually left out after 4:20, like I get up at 4:20, so I didn't go out at 4:20. But when I got up at 4:20, daylight was already starting to happen. But by the time I went out, it was full daylight. Um, and then later on, um, I did what I told you guys to do. So I did get a ride to the supermarket, and then because it's so close, I walked back from the supermarket. So I got my double dose of sunlight for the day. Also, if you don't know, sunlight is a natural uh, testosterone enhancement. I'm not lying. So the reason I say that is that sunlight converts the cholesterol in your body into vitamin D naturally. So yes, because think of cholesterol. Part of the cholesterol is a sterol, right? Um, Sunlight, solar, solar radiation. through process, a chemical process we won't go into here. We won't go into the specifics of the chemistry of that converts cholesterol in your body into vitamin D. And although it's called vitamin D is actually a natural test. Vitamin D is actually a natural steroid. You guys probably didn't know that. I'm always dropping gems on you, but you guys need to drop some gems on me in my super chat with the gifs, with a super donations of some sort. Hit me up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to go watch some TV until I get some repartee here. So you can enjoy what I'm watching in the background or not. And I'm probably going to eat some fruit snacks and just other things while I'm watching.
The mess of the USA, bro. First event, swim sprint. First one all the way over there with all your body out of the water wins. Go! These guys are after it. Supreme competition. Both specialists in the water. This is a 450-foot swim. Very short. That means they got to give 120% to make it all the other side. Lars in the lead, but Paul right behind him.
It doesn't matter whatever training he's done. I'm going to take this from him today. But a war is definitely going down mentally and physically.
Lars pulling ahead for you American viewers out there. Come on, Paul, you're almost there. If you guys thought the U.S. versus UK Army video was crazy, we have even more events today. Let's just say he doesn't stand a chance. USA #1. I'll have to give him credit. He's very fit. He seems determined. He's a little younger than me, so he's got that advantage. Come on, Paul. Boom. America takes the first event. Lars.
America.
1, Paul 0. Dude, I told you. Don't mess with the USA, bro. I'll get you on the next one, mate. Don't worry about that.
America, fuck yeah.
We'll see. He's a strong player, man.
Took a lot more physical toll on my legs and arms than I thought it would. He got a bit of a lead on my legs, so to really give.
Event number 2, you're assembling a weight vest. Run, grab a piece of the vest, bring it back here, assemble it, put it on, then you're done. First one to complete wins. You guys got it? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go! Paul had a little head start.
Hold up, let me make sure this is created for children so I can get my chats.
Let me know. All right, come on, Paul, bring it back. So the physical training we do as Navy divers, a lot of endurance-based training. Think about you're underwater and you have to move something heavy, or you're working for hours at a time. So endurance is extremely important, but so is strength. They don't know yet, but they're going to need this vest for the next event. Basically, they're building their own pain and suffering. I'm tired, man. I'm not gonna lie.
In pain, sure, just getting really aggressive cramping on my quads.
Neck and neck. Paul takes the lead. Come on, Paul.
I am very competitive. I'm going to be drained to every last little drop of energy I've got. Because I'm doing cardiovascular stuff. I do bodybuilding training every day, so I'm really going to have to test myself.
Lars comes in first, starts assembling the vest. Paul, just a few seconds behind. This is where you got to stay calm under pressure. It matters. Make the right moves. Assemble the vest correctly. Put the Velcro in correctly. This will go on your body. The first person to have this on your body will win this event, and we'll prepare for event number 3. Lars puts it on. Around. No, that's backwards. You got to put it forwards.
That's what she said.
Lars. Boom. It's backwards. Yep. Lars has it on correctly. How are you, Paul? How you feeling?
I just made a little mistake. I thought the back was the front, the way it was very well, but it's okay. It's not an issue.
It's okay. We still got about 15 more events. You got plenty of room to catch up. Here we are at the gym. But first, I want to ask the most important question. Which one of y'all got the most numbers last night? Definitely me. Everybody in the comments always says UK guys are strikingly handsome and they have the most riz. I give him handsome, but bro's got no riz. No game at all, actually. What do you have to say about that, Paul?
Lions don't answer to the jackals.
Damn.
The gym portion starts with max reps on a bench press, shoulder press, and then handstand push-ups. Then it shifts to raw power with a punch meter, speed with a 50-meter sprint, and finishes with deadlifts. Austin, there's only one way to do this right. You gotta go shirts off. I would prefer that. I would prefer that.
Pause.
I'm peak fourth.
This dude always saying some sus stuff. Now I see why he lost it. He doesn't have a girlfriend anymore. He probably likes dudes. And I mean, he just reinforces Navy stereotype.
Come on, Lowell.
All on me. You got
225 pounds in the 100 kilos for you Brits out there. Max reps of 225. 11. Come on, push. Come on. Don't. 12 reps. All right, Paul, your goal to beat is 12. All the way up, Paul. All the way up.
And he's a bodybuilder. I'm not a bodybuilder.
He's 13. Look at that flexibility. 8. Lock it out at the top. 9. Lock it out. Come all the way up. 10. 10. He's got to get 3 more to top.
What?
Push. You got to get 1 more to beat Lars. Right now you're tied. You're at 12 reps. 1 more rep. Up, 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 up. Very close. Both gentlemen, 12 reps. That is a tie, which cancels it out. I thought about being in your face to help you, but
Yeah.
Pause.
you know.
Pause.
All right, next shoulder press. Max shoulder
Pause
press.
again.
You guys want to talk to each other before?
I don't need to say anything. Actions speak louder than words.
Come on then, son.
Okay. All right, ready? All right, let's shoulder press. 8 reps. Come on, Paul. So you got to get 9 to take a point here.
You're not going to get 9.
9. Boom. That's it. Damn. 12 reps.
Not taking another one.
See about that?
Yeah. We'll see.
Handstand push-up.
You ain't got to take. I see those.
That's something I need to start doing, handstand push-ups. I haven't done it in a long time. And when the last time I did it the incorrect way.
This is different than American handstand push-ups.
Just go ahead and quit, dude. You don't got to keep going.
13 reps.
You can laugh now, mate, but
I just don't have space in my room to do.
Oh, crying.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I do.
Come on. You'll
But I
see
don't.
Lars is going the opposite way, yeah. 13
Okay. I didn't do them the hard way. He's doing it the way I did it, which is harder.
Come on.
It's much harder that way.
Shoulders are fried.
Let's just say you don't see Clydesdales upside down, all right?
Of course, we all know that fighting is important, so you guys are going to fight to the death.
That's how I do my handstand push-ups, but those are harder that way.
I got it.
All right, Lars. Golly, it's still going. 4,989. Not bad.
That was not as good as I could do.
Come on, Paul. 4,989 is
Why? Why did he?
Boy, the reigning champ, wrestling, boxing.
Paul takes the point. An all-out sprint. You got about 50
he-
meters total, so it's very, very short. So you got to really gun it. Go.
Okay.
Ooh, Paul's quick. Paul's very fast. Look at him. Oh my goodness gracious. Paul with the point. Man, he's quick. Deadlifts. We have 405 pounds or 180 kilos.
Looks like he's shaking, brother.
I'm going to be honest. This young buck right here, once you get a little older, you start having back issues. So
I'll be honest.
we'll see.
First, you up first. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Lars. 4.
He lifts like me. He does handstand push-ups like me.
Very good job.
Okay.
How you feel? You good?
A little
A little
lightheaded.
lightheaded? Yeah.
We're good. Let's get it.
Honestly, good, that.
Thanks, brother. You got it.
Golly, I don't know how you do that, dude. You gotta get 4 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 more rep.
Come on. He got it. I bet you he got it. Damn.
Easily.
The king.
Okay. Okay.
The British reform.
Okay.
Hey, man, that was mad impressive. Hell yeah.
Another point for Paul. Was it the salts that made you get an extra rep?
It gets me in a state of mind. It makes me feel primal like an animal.
All right, gentlemen. Next event. All right, y'all. This is the swim event. Now, you both got your shirts on. I'm sure a lot of people in the comments are going to like the way you guys look. If you want to leave a comment right now, give them some confidence because they're going to need it for this event. It's a 500-meter swim. How do you feel about it?
Definitely put on a couple
If there's any
pounds, so
ladies
we'll see how it
watching
goes.
this, I know I don't have too many lady watchers other than my moderator, Agatha. I have another female moderator. She pops in very infrequently.
You can see Paul wax onto your. What are you going to do next?
And any random female viewer, I have a few that come in and out every once in a while.
They're saying he's a shark and not a minnow.
Question.
Sharky. I'll give him that.
Should I get a
Good luck. Remember, stay calm in the water. Slow.
Should I get a
fast.
tattoo?
Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, go.
My wife is down with it either way. She doesn't like tattoos, but she wouldn't mind if I got one.
I'm not counting this dude out yet.
And the only one I am actually, been considering getting for the past
seen this guy's gym videos. He's a freaking beast.
3-4 years
I'm not
was
gonna
maybe
lie.
a Sakyant tattoo. A Sakyant tattoo is a blessed Buddhist tattoo where, as far as I believe, they're only done in Thailand, maybe Cambodia and Burma as well, but definitely Thailand, where the Buddhist monk actually does a blessing ritual.
We were working with the
And
National Oceanic Atmospheric Association, or
as
NOAA,
part of that ritual, they put a old school tattoo on you. They don't use the little machine. They do the old little tap 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 tap. And largely, you can decide what sort of meaning that you're looking for them to tattoo onto you. But I think the design is up to them based on what you want on. I think you can pick the design as well, but largely the design is based on the meaning or conceptual content you want to them to bless you for, like say strength or confidence or integrity or safety or whatever. Because a lot of Muay Thai fighters get them. But that is something I was planning on doing. If and only if, when I go back to Thailand, I do actually compete in a fight. And my advanced age, though I'm not superstitious, I won't throw off any sort of psychological benefits, because I know it won't give me a physical benefit as far as I know, nor any supernatural benefit, obviously. But it could be a psychological benefit knowing that I actually had a Buddhist bless me prior to taking on a Muay Thai fight in my advanced age. So, just a random question. Since a lot of military folks have tattoos and I have none, um, if any lady is watching this, maybe you're watching this broadcast on replay because there's no one obviously in the chat room right now. But if a woman is watching this, I don't care if this is a year or 2 years from now when I originally broadcasted this, let me know in the comment section if you think I should get one. Maybe by the time you watch this, I've already decided to get one. Maybe I've already received it. Maybe I've just poo-pooed the whole idea and said, nah, I'm good. But either way, I'd be interested to know what you think. Just thinking that because as I'm watching this, I'm seeing the guy tatted up, and I always felt like that was a sort of thing I missed out on not doing in the military. There's a lot of other things I missed out on not doing in the military, but that's neither here nor there.
Next event, weapons accuracy. You guys are going to fire 5 shots from a pistol and 5 shots from a rifle. You all ready? Yeah. Have you shot before?
That's my first time at a gun range.
Have you shot before?
Once or twice.
Jeez.
Okay. Paul is going to go first. The shots are graded like this. If you shoot the white area, it's 0 points. If you shoot the suspect, it's 1 point. If you hit the victim, it's -1 point.
You don't get to do the same thing every day. It changes constantly.
There's opportunities everywhere, all over the country. There's plenty of different routes that you can go down. It led me to aviation student maintenance. There's just an opportunity for
Oh, the ice cream man's outside. I would get some ice cream, but fucking ice cream from the ice cream man is expensive as hell. It's cheaper just to go. It'll be cheaper for me to just go back to the supermarket and buy a box of popsicles than get it from there. It's a shame because the ice cream man here sells everything, not just popsicles, but the traditional ice cream cones, ice cream floats, shakes, smoothies. I think they bubble tea. They have everything. But it's going to cost you because they got to mark up their prices to meet, to be able to make a profit, be up breaking even. I mean, when you throw in the cost of like vehicle operation and gas and all that good stuff. But what I don't like is one of the, at least one of the ice cream truck men
That's it. Good job.
tends to like gouge the children if they don't have parents around. They will gouge them on the price because they've done that to my niece.
Lars?
So that's another
As
reason
far
why I
as my
wouldn't do. I'd
experience
be
as
better off
drivers,
just
I
going
went
to the
an
mall
expeditionary command
or
where
what
you do some
to get
follow-on training
like a,
past basic with
you know,
pistols and
smoothie or
rifles
shake,
and some of its
or
duties.
just going to the supermarket and
Alright,
getting a
let's score
box
you.
of popsicles
1, 2,
or ice
3,
cream.
4, 5 points. Right. First round.
I went for the body. I'm going to risk the face because it's a smaller target.
In the Royal Navy, we do it once in basic training, and if you're warfare, you do revisit it multiple times. But as an engineer, I practiced with a rifle once.
Okay, 2 shots up. 3, 4. Good job. That's it.
I shot all 5 out of 5. There's a chance here. I have a chance to take this from this man. Take it all from him.
5 shots off for Paul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points. Let's see if Lars can go.
Bet you kill shots only on the head.
$2.
$2. I made a side bet with Austin. 5 kill shots to the head. I just knew how it was going to go. I wasn't scared. 5 shots. Anybody can do that.
You sure about that?
Uh-oh. I think you skinned her.
That's definitely on the
Look
head.
at this.
That looks like her hair.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's her hair,
That
doesn't
was
it?
really close, but it's her hair. So Lars takes pistol and rifle. I've forgotten about like the points. Like at this point, these guys are and that's what it's all about. Let's keep going.
All I'm going to say, USA had to take the gun. Come on. You just knew it wasn't going to go any other way. USA domination.
These guys are pretty much born practicing shooting rifles. You know what I mean? What I'm going to say is, in a real life situation, if you shoot a lady's hair, there's a good chance you're taking a big chunk of her head off. So
The only
Not
thing you
really.
have to worry about if you're shooting a
No,
lady's
she's bigger.
hair is her killing you. That's
Exactly.
What I'm saying.
Next event is strength event, tug of war. Humans have been tugging for thousands of years. You guys are gonna go best out of 3. The first person to pull the opposite opponent past me wins. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did they do tug of war in Britain?
no, but I'm game.
Did they do tug of war in this is America?
I've never done tug of war.
You haven't?
No.
All right, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, pull. And they're tugging in the sand. Remember
Oh,
that.
I didn't even see the message from Agatha. From Agatha. Thank you. I'm not a father though, Agatha, but appreciate the happy Father's Day shout out.
She was telling him to
Pull, 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 pull. Heave, heave, heave.
For some reason I'm not getting my
He's a lot stronger than I thought he'd be on the other side.
Point for Lars. But remember, best out of 3. This is only the first match. Round number 2.
I'm not getting
Lars,
my,
you have 1 point. If you win this one, you've sealed the deal for tug of war. Paul, this is your chance to fight back. 3, 2, 1.
I'm not getting my messages, but I can see it because I have it pulled up on my desktop as well. You really can't you really can't do content creation merely through your mobile. I mean, you can do it just through your mobile, but you need to have some sort of laptop or desktop setup as well to be able to see what's like stuff going on in the background without having to toggle between that on your phone.
All the strength events, and you take all of the cardio events. Obviously, tug of war is primarily a strength event.
Down, pulling back. Pull. Keep pulling, Paul. Paul, do not lose your
But
lead.
appreciate it,
Let
Agatha.
him
Thank
pull
you.
Lean back and heave. Hold your ground. Pulling back. Lars takes this event. Tug of war. Another point added to the U.S. You all right? How you feeling? Good. You guys are out of breath.
Bash my knee a little bit on the first one, but
How's your knee going? You good?
it'll be fine. At the end of the day, it's a competition, and each of us are here to put our best foot forward, and it wouldn't be fair if I didn't give it my all, everything. He doesn't want that, and I don't want that either.
I thought that I'd take all the strength events and he'd take all of the cardio events. Obviously, to the law is primarily a strength event, and he just took that. I'm not going to let any of this affect me. I'm still going to come into every single event. I'm going to take that win no matter what.
Gentlemen, next event is hand-to-hand combat. The first person out of the circle or pinned down for 2 seconds loses. Have you ever wrestled before?
We don't even have wrestling in the UK. These guys do it mandatory in high school. I'm going to take it header.
None of that matters now. All that matters is this moment right here. Let's get it.
First one out of the circle loses. Best out of 3. 3, 2, 1, go!
First one out of the circle. So you're using sumo?
Lars, go for the legs. He's got his head wrapped up. Show control, Lars.
Oh no, it's not unlike sumo. You can go to the ground.
No choking. We don't want any choking or anything like that. First one on top, showing control, wins. Get your head out, Lars. 1. Lars goes out of the circle. Goodness gracious, that was a good fight, gentlemen.
I thought I got him down, but 2 seconds takes a long time.
We had a little bit of scuffle, but I managed to leverage him while he was trying to make a powerful move and just managed to get that last push to get him out of the circle.
Let's keep it clean. Paul's
Girls
got
are definitely
1 point.
gonna be
If you
coming
win
for this
next
British
one,
dude
we're
after
done.
this.
Paul takes the point. 3, 2, 1, go.
Largely, American guys still got more numbers.
Paul! Congrats! Takes the dub for that event. Great job, Paul. You got it.
That's the most good Paul, Mom, remember that.
Probably just because he had more confidence, because he was in his own environment.
On this large screen, I would have let him push me out of circle. We go to war and we get into hand-to-hand combat. You know who's really going to win? The British.
Paul, beat my ass fair and square. But that's the last one you're going to win, so enjoy it.
I don't believe that.
I'm tired, man. I'm not going to lie.
I'm going to see this man defeated many more times.
He's got a feeling deep in his belly now, and I can't wait to absolutely crush it and take it away from
All
him.
your swimming activities are done, buddy.
I'll see you on the course.
Okay, mate, okay.
Next event is going to be the Murph. You guys built these vests for a reason. You're going to be doing a full Murph in them. You know what Murph is?
I've recently learned what it was. Very quickly, I've adapted, and I'm ready to take this on.
Have you ever done a Murph, or do you know what a Murph is?
I've done a Murph. Yeah.
Okay. There are 3 parts of this test. Run, calisthenics, run. The person who finishes each of those first gets a point.
Run,
3 points
calisthenics,
better when
run.
You guys ready?
What?
Yeah.
Get 'em on.
Calisthenics.
Let's start. Let's get it on.
I ain't scared of the dark.
Gonna be tough. 3, 2, 1, go! And they're off.
1 mile
We
run.
got 4 down and back. 4 passes here. Usually during runs like this, especially on the beach and weighted, the guys will stay together. So what they're doing is calculated. One of them doesn't want to take a lead early and expend energy to potentially have the last one come back. As soon as you cross me, turn around, go back. Good job, gentlemen. Neck and neck.
The Murph is no joke. It was made to commemorate Lieutenant Michael Murphy, who is one of Navy SEALs, and he's just known to be an absolute beast. That's why this workout is to commemorate him.
Before the Murph became a challenge, which is a tradition on Memorial Day, it was a workout that Navy SEAL Lieutenant Michael Murphy used to do himself. He called it body armor because it was meant to be done wearing body armor or a weighted vest.
It wouldn't do him justice. It was easy. That's why we're doing it. I'm going to give it everything, but it's tough.
I need
It's
to
gonna
get
be
back to
tough.
wearing my weighted
Lars
vest
finishing
to
the
do
first
runs.
mile. 1 point.
That's
I was
only
gonna
the
do one
beginning.
today,
The Murph
but
is made up of a 1 mile
since
run,
I knew I was
then
gonna walk,
100 pull-ups,
do a
200
walk to
push-ups,
the
and 300
market.
squats.
I was like,
Usually
nah, that's
put
gonna be
it
my
under
secondary
your arm.
workout.
Then 1 final mile.
Just because of
all
that
wearing 20 pound
added
weight vest.
stress of the
Still
heat
very much a
would
chance for
would
both gentlemen here. Paul's coming
give
back.
me
He'll be
the
about
workout that I
a minute and a
need.
half behind, which is a very short lead for Lars. He has still plenty of time to catch up. You guys are watching this, hit the like button because it's cold out here and we do a lot of hard work for y'all. Thank you. I love you. Finishing up. There we go. Straight into full push. Squat.
Honestly, I didn't grow up very wealthy. I didn't have a lot of opportunities out of high school. I probably could have taken it more seriously.
Anyone
As a
gonna
Navy
watch
diver,
the
they
first
push you, they teach you an entire
episode
new
of season
skill
3 of
set
House of
that aligns
Dragon
with my
tonight?
passion.
I'm gonna try to do so, but I'm probably gonna
How
be
do you
too.
do it,
Well,
Sonny?
I might not be. I'll probably watch it as I go to
I
bed.
had no idea what I wanted to do at 16, but it was just an impulsive choice, and I was like, let's try this. I want to get something out of this. You know, most of my friends were doing the
Time is it
sixth
now?
form.
It's
just
already
cruising
8:06.
by.
Yeah.
I was hanging around with people 10, 12 years older than me, so it definitely made me mature a lot faster. There's been periods during my service where I've seriously reconsidered my decisions and thought, what am I doing here? But it has definitely turned me into a better man than I ever did join, so I definitely don't regret it at all.
Done. Moving on to push-ups. Lars about to go into his second round. Paul starting the push-ups, almost completing his first round.
Challenging right now is definitely the pull-ups. We've done some workouts today, but no excuses. We can keep going.
Very in pain for sure. This is going to be a tough one.
Plus, I think my weighted vest, I added too much weight to it. I got the 22-pound vest. I probably should have just got the 10-pound vest. 22 pounds was a lot. But to my credit, I have, run 10K in my 22-pound weighted vest, which I do not recommend people do. But it would have been better if I got like a lesser one of like 10 pounds or something like that. For real.
He's crushing it. Just gotta keep going. That's it. That's all there is to do. Keep going. This guy's a weapon. He's strong as shit. It's one of those things that sucks just how much. You get in what you put in. And we're both putting in a lot.
I have struggled in a lot of the events, and he has won in a fair amount of them. And as the events have came on, he became closer like brothers. Do you know what I mean? I'd fight with this man. I'd go to war with this man.
The best part of the competition for me was getting to compete against Paul. He keeps his attitude up and just keeps pushing forward. At the end of the day, it's not the points that matter. It's challenging yourself, being able to work together to really see what you're made of. And I feel like we both did that today. Here we go, Paul. Come on, you got it. He definitely impressed me. He put it all out on the table. I think I made a friend for life. That dude is awesome.
Last one, baby. Going to the run. Lord starting his last mile run on the beach in the.
Oh, that gotta hurt. Doing that last run after doing the push-ups, the pull-ups, the first 1 mile run. That's crazy. I know that shit hurts. Not to mention all the other stuff they already just did in the competition. They wrestled, deadlift, handstand push-ups, swam.
YouTube channel, apply, do it. Step out of your comfort zone. Life's not about easy days every day. It's about pushing yourself to the limit.
Gun range. Gun range is fun though.
Listen guys, when you get to the end of your life, right, one thing that you do want is you want days that you will remember for the rest of your life. And I can 100% say, I will remember this day for the rest of my life. It has been amazing. I couldn't recommend it enough.
Almost there, Lars. Right here, and you are done. Complete. The Murph.
I've only known this guy like 2 days, but we are brothers, do you know what I mean? Like, we are legit brothers. Everyone's trying to help each other out, do you know what I mean? Everyone's having a laugh. Listen, I let this man be humble, but we all know who really won here. The British.
Tally up the points at home. We'll see who won.
The Lars took that event. We're going to call it right here.
Fair play, man. Fair play. You dominated that one. Oh, you deserve it, man. You deserve it.
What an incredible competition of events. You guys put it all out on the line. And you still look great, by the way.
Feel great.
Gosh. Thank you so much for coming from the UK. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, everything's a competition. Austin, Paul.
Everything is a competition.
Lars, Paul. If you love this
But
video,
not if
you're going to love this video.
leftists don't want to hear that.
See you next time.
No, it's just a contrarian.
This is where you guys kiss, right here. It's the part everybody's been waiting for. Or just me.
That's the third sussy thing he said.
Pizza is a go. Ready, throw.
Wait, is that Jesse's voice now in the Toy Story 5? That's what they make her sound like?
What?
That's not really her voice now, is
Toy
it?
Story 5 personal pizzas from Papa John's. Order 2 or more for $6.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. Nice work. That's how you make a pizza.
That was not Jesse's voice. Why did they give her that voice?
Only in theaters.
Why did they make her sound like that? That's good. Guys, I'm just watching random stuff, so if you think this is in any particular order or has any particular theme, it doesn't.
So I wanted to dive into Toy Story 5. I'm not really that interested in a Toy Story movie because I'm not 10, but looking at it purely as a box office juggernaut at the moment, it's the biggest movie of the year right now. And also, it is interesting and not surprising that once again, a Disney movie is doing what a lot of Disney movies have been doing over the years, which is going full girl.
Anyone, if you're in the chat room and you want to say hello,
I think it was getting there. It was moving
I
in
won't
that
bite.
direction with some.
And if you want to ask me
female
questions, because
empowerment
that's what
messaging
this
within
is,
these
ask me
works.
anything
It seems that
Sunday.
Toy Story 5 leans
Feel
into
free
it
to
by
ask
all
me
accounts.
questions.
And Jessie takes center stage. Buzz and Woody
Just make sure they're
are a
family
bit
friendly. That's all.
relegated and emasculated several times in this one. They are overshadowed by all accounts by Jessie. And
Yeah, I hear
think that
the
that's
movie's
good
really
messaging
about Jesse
for
in Toy
children to
Story
watch.
5. And they're basically
Again, the pushing down of male
Buzz
characters in order
and
to artificially
Woody
raise
just
a
make
female
cameo
character.
appearances in it.
It's it's your stock
It's a
feminist
pointless movie.
agenda there, but nothing we haven't seen many
Used
times
as a
before.
shameless cash
It's
grab
interesting
by
how
the
divided
by the
audiences
studio.
seem on this. People in their 30s and 40s who go to see this with their kids. It's a nostalgia thing for them as well.
Yeah, it's a nostalgia thing
Parents
because
can
the
remember
19
the first or
the
second
first
film
one
when they
came
were
out in
younger.
1995.
And a lot of people fail to see
When
the
I was
messaging of
16.
these kinds of films, or they do and they kind of just squint past it. Like they know it's there, but they don't dwell on it too much. And I think there's a reason for this.
No.
Because I think
17.
entertainment
Same
is
thing.
so oversaturated with
I was still
wokeness
like
to one degree
a
or another
teenager.
that it's become almost pedantic, trite, cliched, or just lazy.
3 was the best one.
to
They should have
even
just
point
left
it
it
out.
at that.
To even say that it's there. Because I think people are tired. They're tired of hearing about it. And they want to just be entertained. And so I think people are
And
pragmatic.
they really make our
At the
voice
end of
sound
the
like that
day,
now?
They'll accept a certain degree of it.
Then another criticism I hear Toy Story
and they
5
hope that
is
it's
just
not too
basically
much.
Toy Story 2
They
done
just
over
don't want to be
again,
reminded that their
just
favorite
with
media
Jesse
product
as the
might be
main
a bit woke.
protagonist.
Deep down, I think a lot of people wish that their stories weren't written this way, but they just don't want to be reminded of the woke agenda in their entertainment. So I find there's been a bit of a pushback against people who point it out, which was inevitable when you think about it. People ultimately don't want to be reminded that the emperor has no clothes. And also at this stage, after so many years of it in Hollywood, I think there's a demoralizing effect. And people just feel powerless. They can't do anything about it. And that's one thing if a film is aimed at adults. But I think when it's aimed at children, it does have to be pointed out. Because children have no way of filtering out any kind of subtle or not so subtle messaging or propaganda. And look, I'm sure for parents out there, it must be exhausting when you're watching a film with your kids and you're constantly having to be vigilant to detect these things and shield your kids from this kind of stuff, which is why it's probably advisable to maybe show them older movies from years and years ago.
That's right. Which is
But
what I
for
would
some
do.
people who say it's just a movie, don't read too much into it. Some people are going to say, hey, we watched the movie, don't know what you're talking about. We all went to see it, we had a great time, the end. But look, in these instances, it's very rarely just a movie. I mean, they wouldn't put these kinds of feminist messages in a film for no reason. I mean, what's in the script is deliberate. And as for those who want to try to live in blissful ignorance by trying to ignore it all or hand-waving away woke like it doesn't matter, well, I think that's intellectually lazy myself.
Yep.
Wouldn't you want to know what ideas are being deliberately baked into the content you're watching?
Yep.
I think people should want to know. And if they're not observant, they may not know what's going in.
Yeah, no, actually, I have 4 kids. Right.
We didn't mean to unleash the greatest evil the world has known.
Yeah, I have a 0 kid tolerance myself.
We're gonna need courage, magic, and what is that again? All that. Whatever happens, we'll be ready.
When you're the sickest, the hospital monopolies hit you with 300% markups. Big Pharma just increased the prices of 350 drugs, every one higher than inflation. They're why America.
Regardless, Toy Story 5 is going to make eye-watering amounts of money at the box office.
I wonder.
It is.
Yeah,
Generally
well,
speaking, it's
at least for the
well-received
first
and it's
week.
making a lot of money. and I think from a story point of view, the story for this film was actually good. timely. The idea of these traditional children's toys dealing with our modern world where kids play with tablets and smart tech all day, sitting in front of screens as opposed to playing in the real world with their friends, that kind of story has genuine merit. It's ultimately all about the execution, however. I mean, for sure, a story about the negatives of too much screen time for children is definitely welcome and no doubt something that a lot of parents can relate to. But if the main iconic original characters that made the franchise what it was,
Aren't even in it.
Buzz Lightyear and Woody, if they're pushed to the side
I'm more barely in it.
to make room for the girl boss, well, that's a great shame, to say the least. But like I say, none of that is going to stop the movie from being a big juggernaut. It's going to make a lot of money for Disney. And as you can see here from Box Office Mojo, this is just incredible. The film has made $71 million on Friday alone in the United States.
Wait, it already aired?
At the time of
Oh yeah,
recording
it came
this
out June
video,
19th.
it's made $129 million worldwide.
Damn.
All from Friday. We only have Friday data right now.
Damn.
I'm recording this video
That's
on a
just from-
Sunday afternoon here in Ireland. $129 million worldwide. I have to say,
Shit, that's already more than Mandalorian
is.
is.
Will even be capable of making that kind of money from a single day.
The Mandalorian didn't even
We shall
make that
see.
in
Anyway,
2
this
weeks.
article is from Deadline. Toy Story
Shit.
5 has a friend at the box office. Near record $71 million first day. for
71
animated
million
film.
just the first
$160
day.
million plus opening.
That's
still
just because
in
people
play.
love the Toy Story franchise.
So that would be $160 million domestically. To put that in perspective, Disney's previous film this year, it was The Mandalorian and Grogu, which only made $81 million across its opening first 3 days
Exactly.
in the United States. Toy Story 5 looks like it's going to be a colossal hit for Disney. It's going to go way over $1 billion easily. 2 billion, very possibly. Near enough, I would say.
Probably $1 billion.
They're overdue for a major box office hit after a string of failures, especially among the superhero genre and their live-action films. Of course, they had Tron Ares last year, which was also a box office bomb.
Yeah.
But looking purely at their animated movies, they have done better. Last year's Zootopia 2 and Lilo and Stitch were both big movies that made over $1 billion. And of course, there was that one film that was live action, but also a lot of animation CGI, Avatar, Fire and Ash, which also made over $1 billion. But generally, it does look at the moment that Disney is having more success with animated children's movies. And look, I get it. It is
Yes,
a kid's
that is
movie.
my
At
chest.
the end of the day, you may not have any interest personally in watching Toy Story 5,
No,
but
no
if you have
silicone over
kids,
here.
they may very well be interested in seeing it, and you may have to take them.
I've
to
been
the
doing this since I
cinema.
was
So
15.
if you do see this movie, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching this video. If
Don't
you haven't
push
already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to be notified of future updates here on Computing Forever. Hit that like button, share the video out there. Take care, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
For people with eosinophilic esophagitis or EOE, you can treat your EOE.
What's that?
That's Shania Twain.
You took your hoodie off. Now what? Around your waist like a tourist? Or over your shoulders like a French sailor? This is the new 210.
So I came across 2 videos. 2 completely different videos from 2 completely different sets of guys. Now, the guys in the first set of videos can shoot circles around me. No questions asked. And I consider myself to be a pretty decent shooter. So that's saying a lot. Now, they're in one camp where they're saying essentially that irons are dumb and irons need to die. Basically, put them in the ground, they had a good run, it's over. Now, the other camp is going, red dots don't belong on a pistol. It's a fashion thing, it's a fad. So which one is it? They literally can't both be right, right? Well, here's the part that's gonna probably annoy everybody. They're both kind of wrong, at least from my perspective. And they're wrong for the exact same reason. Let me show you. Actually, hold up. Before before I do, real quick, Father's Day is here. So right now, over at shop.mysticalunderworld.com, pretty much everything on the site.
I wish I could buy a shitload of firearms, but one, I just can't afford it. And two, it wouldn't make any sense because if when I move overseas, I can't take any of that shit with me. So then I'll have to go through a licensed firearm dealer to have them sell it for me, which means I'll sell it at a loss. Because one, you're not going to sell them for the same price you bought them, and two, the licensed firearm dealer has to make his cut. Just crazy. So
now let me show you.
There's no point in me buying a stockade. Just wait till I go overseas. Of course, the problem is where I go overseas, I can't own firearms because I'm not a citizen. And two, my wife could get them, but in that country you can only have a maximum of 2 firearms, which, so if you're smart, you would probably just get a handgun,
I consider myself a pretty damn good shooter.
and a long gun, whether that long gun be a rifle or a shotgun. I would get a rifle because it's more versatile than a shotgun. Although it depends on the shotgun, because you can get the well, anyway.
But here's the thing nobody wants to say.
So either way, that means I'm not going to buy any, because I wanted to 4 years ago, but I was like, aside from all the living in a blue state and how much rigmarole you have to go through to acquire one, I don't mind that. But I don't want to do all that and then spend all that money just to lose half of that money once I sell these things back to a dealer. Ideally getting half back, probably less than that. Once, like I said, they sell it, they're going to sell it at a lower cost. And two, again, the dealer has to get his cut of it as well. It's not worth it buying them unless I had like a palpable need of like protection at this very point. Now, maybe 2 years ago, when the friction between my neighbors and I, not myself, but my neighbors and my family got heated, and I'm like, how bad is this going to get? That was the only time I really thought I might actually need it for my own immediate self-protection. I mean, because yes, you obviously need it for protection, but I mean, I was talking about like for a need of immediacy. Outside of that, I've never had like a need for immediacy for any particular weapon, other than just wanting to stay up on my hand-to-hand combat skills. Yeah, I was here to debate between the red dots versus the iron sights. My thing is, why not incorporate both? Because you would probably use both in different environments. In during the daytime, and somewhere where there's clear light. I mean, we have clear vision. You can rely on your iron sights, but in the dead of the night, where usually a lot of home invasions happen, you might want to rely on the red dots. Not to mention, if you are someone of bad vision, whether that comes from age-related, eye degeneration, or just someone who's had, weak eyes, throughout life, it might make sense to rely on the red dots. So I don't see it as an either or. And as far as accessorizing your weapon, what's wrong with that? a lot of people customize their weapons in different ways, whether adding accessories to it, changing the trigger, changing the hand grip, the type of holster they use, whether Kydex or traditional leather holster or whatever. There's all sorts of customizations someone can do to their firearm. So saying they accessorize it makes it like, that's dumb. But whatever. What do I know? What I do know is that even if I don't own one right now, and I will still be going to the gun range to train on them because one is fun going to the range and just renting the weapons that I can fire there. And Kayshawn says Happy Father's Day. I appreciate it. I'm not a father though. That's the third time I had to tell someone that. It was a boomer that told me Happy Father's Day at the supermarket, and I was like, I'm not a. I was like, thank you. I'm not a father though. He's like, oh, so that didn't happen to you for you. Why do boomers feel? I'm not shitting on boomers right now, but why is it that boomers feel that they are owed an explanation for something that falls outside of their normacy, their range of normalcy? Like, dude, not everyone chooses to have parents. I mean, to have kids. Not only that, it's not even that issue anyway. I do actually want to have kids, but my wife and I, we have things to do first. On top of that, I don't have to explain my lifestyle to anyone, and that's pretty. I don't know, but he didn't get a reply from me. I was just like, I don't know. I didn't. I wasn't about to explain to a perfect stranger who I met in the aisle of the supermarket my life choices or lack thereof. Like, dude, whatever. So anyway, but no, I'm not a father, guys. Just an uncle.
15% off. Whole site.
And there's no Uncle's Day,
No,
obviously.
that. All right. Now let me show you.
So I have to steal my own fruit snacks.
I have a favor. I have a big favor. Can you just do a video and just tell people that irons are done and that they need to just it needs to be what's the meme where they're like, yes, you were good, but like you're done now. Like irons need to go away.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to assume this is in context. I'm assuming they're being serious and not just riffing around. And like I said, these two can flat out shoot. I consider myself a pretty damn good shooter, and they would smoke me. So me pushing back on this is saying something. But this is a little extreme if you ask me. I'll meet them halfway.
Yeah, who says
rifle,
just
yes.
get rid of iron sights? Just keep them. You don't have to use them, but they should still be there if you need them.
At this point, it's damn near mandatory you throw a red dot on a fighting rifle. But here's the thing nobody wants to say. The one thing you still see on those rifles
iron sights.
Red dots
iron
is
sights.
irons.
Yep.
There are whole dissertations on how to co-witness your irons with your red dot for the exact reason that they're a backup. I love red dots. I do. I run them on pistols. But I've watched red dots do the goofiest shit you've ever seen. Let's start with the obvious one. Getting a red dot zeroed is a burden all by itself, and nobody can even agree on what to zero it at. You got a cam saying 15 yards.
Right. When we zeroed out M16s back in the Army, we zeroed them using iron sights.
And then zero it in 5 minutes. You got to know what you're doing, essentially. And on a pistol, it's worse because you can't shoot a handgun as accurately as a rifle. Put a rifle in the vise. Strap it down so it can't move. Make your micro adjustments. Break the shot clean. Show me the vise for a handgun that lets you do the same thing. Now, I know there are some out there, but they're not that readily available. Now, you're just...
So I didn't even know it was actually harder zeroing a weapon with a red dot.
If your zero's actually trash, or if it's just you. And then the attachment points, the plates, the screw sets, the tight lock, red lock, green lock, super glue lock, all of that shit. That's a lot of places for something to go wrong. And then your battery. The battery can die. People live their lives. I'm not saying don't be responsible. You should.
I didn't think that they had batteries. Damn, yeah.
To protect your life, but it happens. And when it does, guess what you got? Irons. So no, irons on your handgun are not dumb. We're not there yet. At least I don't think we are.
On a personal level, I don't think red dots have a place on police duty pistols. I think it's fashionable right now. I think it probably works for a lot of people. But all you have to do is watch people when they're on the range, especially the ones that haven't really had a lot of training. But I've seen this with even policemen, is that they draw their gun, they bring their gun up during their qualification. There's a half a breath pause while they find the red dot, and then they start shooting. Whereas I mean, I don't know. I remember it was like the whistle blows, your gun comes out.
That's
you're on
kind of
target,
like
you
an
start shooting.
old Super
Immediately.
Mario.
You know, there's no dancing around there.
And now, the complete opposite guy. This dude's basically saying the dot is the problem. The half-second pause to find it, the dancing around when the gun comes out. And I get the concern. That pause is real, especially with people who haven't put in the reps. But the answer he lands on is ditch the dot. And that's where he loses me. Because the dot isn't the villain here. Training is the guy. Up close, fast.
Training is always the guy.
I'm actually faster on irons than I am on dots.
Well, training
now,
and then
part of
fitness.
that's me. I trained on irons. And the way my body works, I tend to really bear down on the gun. So my natural drop into the sight is low and aggressive. You could call that a training issue. You should bring the gun up to your eyes, not drop into your sights. Cool, I hear you. But my starter response, my flinch, my oh shit reaction, that's going to irons every single time. And if I'm being honest, at really close range, I'm probably not seeing the dot or the irons. I'm looking through the window and point shooting at that motherfucker. It's distance
Right.
where the dot earns its money. If I got a beat of time and I need to be precise, that's the dot. So why? Why would I throw away the tool that makes me better far to fix a problem that only shows up close? Here's what's killing me about both of these. Why does this have to be either or?
Right.
Y'all do realize co-witness exists, right?
Right.
Suppressor height sights, you clear the dot, co-witness the irons to the dot. You don't really have to pick a side. You can run both at the same time. This needs to die.
By the way, you guys see my little retro toys here?
It's really not
Slinky, the
necessary
Play-Doh,
to
the
ask
silly
me.
putty,
Do we
the
really
spinner,
need
the
to
rubber
know
ducky,
behind sights? Do we really need to call red dots a bad?
Rubik's Cube,
Everybody's got their perspective. Everybody's got
the-
their reasons.
the
That's fine.
multicolored
Me,
pen,
personally,
the
red
64
dot with irons.
Crayola
When
crayons,
you put iron on the gun,
the
right
Duncan
alongside the
yo-yo,
dot, I'm gonna
which
try
is
to
the
find
like
it. Will I
the
always
king
be
of
able to?
yo-yos.
No.
Then an
Sometimes
old-fashioned
that
wooden
road,
yo-yo,
if I can,
another silly putty
I
that
will.
I've actually played with
Every time. So
next
that's
to
me.
like
Now I want to hear from you guys.
Pikachu.
Do you think iron sights on a handgun are dead because red dots got that good? Or are you riding with me? Both on the gun, co-witness, no apologies. Tell me in the comment section.
There's gonna be some more vintage stuff as well, because
This summer,
my
the cup is bigger than
supermarket
ever,
has a
and
whole bunch of
DraftKings
cool
has you
stuff.
covered wherever you live.
I tried to find some at the dollar store
Every notch,
near me, but that one doesn't have good stuff.
every goal.
The Dollar General sometimes has good stuff, but that one I have to drive to because I'm not gonna walk to it. It's within it's within walking distance,
Spend $5 and get 200 in total bonus.
but not
And
a
get your
comfortable
game
walking
nationwide
distance,
with DraftKings.
which is
Now
different.
live
You
in
know,
all 50 states.
there's things that
The
are
crown is
within
yours.
walking distance, but you wouldn't want to walk it, right? So that Dollar General store is like one of those places that's within walking distance, but not something you would actually want to walk if you could have if you could avoid it. So that one I would have to drive to. However, the dollar store at the mall is actually within walking distance. So oh, I know this is gonna be funny. I gotta.
If you're sleeping in a position like this, you got to hear about this thing. Did you know your soft pillow is actually crushing?
Hey guys. Nigga want to be different so bad.
We get it, bro. Your dad don't love you. Stop making everything about you.
I'm sorry.
Your dad isn't sorry for abandoning you. Stop rubbing it in our face, man.
Okay, I'm lost.
So is your dad. Apparently. But then what? Man, what? Why you here, man? What you want? What, you looking for your pops? Spoiler alert. He ain't here. Cause you ain't worth loving, you dadless ass nigga.
Okay, I'm missing something, guys.
A father. Yeah.
I walk right into that.
Damn.
Wish I could say the same for your dad when it comes to your life.
Okay, bro, what's happening right now?
Besides you growing up in a single parent household and becoming a statistic and having to carry the burden and trauma of not having a present father figure in your life, your father's absence is happening.
Damn.
No dad having that, bitch. Nobody to play catch with. Nobody to go fishing with. Nobody to teach you how to beat off.
Damn, what the fuck?
Nobody
What?
to teach you how to scam PPP loans.
I wish I did a PPP loan scam. I had cousins do it. They didn't get in any fucking trouble. And I think they used my identity to even do one, even though they were supposed to be helping me do one. Because at the very end, I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. But the funny thing is, I actually qualified for a damn PPP loan for the work I was doing at the time at this call center because they were paying me as an independent contractor. So I actually qualified for the PPP loan. Meanwhile, my boss got a PPP loan. He did, I guess he sort of qualified, but I don't think so. But either way, if he qualified, I damn sure know I qualified, and I didn't even do it. All these people got away with that PPP loan scam. Supergirl director talks Guardian of the Galaxy comparisons. It's the same movie. I've said that long time. I've been saying that for literally weeks. That it's the same since I saw the trailer. When I saw her in that trench coat, I was like, she's literally just Star. She's just a female version of Star-Lord.
No.
Like, she's just a female version of Star-Lord. That's it. Like, it's not.
Every St. Jude patient deserves a chance to live their best life. With a gift
Oh,
right
and
now,
this right here, that is actually like
Without St. Jude,
scuba
I don't know
gear.
where we would be.
Although I don't have the flippers. I have aqua shoes. So I don't think I really need flippers.
People keep insisting that he did.
My wife doesn't use flippers, and she goes diving. I mean, she goes scuba diving all the time. She just uses aqua shoes.
With the Supergirl release,
I don't really have a need for flippers.
It's kind of amazing how many people still keep saying that Supergirl looks just like Guardians of the Galaxy.
It does.
The director of Supergirl, yes, James Gunn. Oh wait, he didn't direct it, so why do people keep insisting that he did? He didn't. Now the actual director of the film talks about the comparisons to Guardians of the Galaxy. With the Supergirl release right around the corner, it's kind of amazing how many people still keep saying that Supergirl looks just like Guardians of the Galaxy.
8:40 still
James
daylight,
Gunn
guys.
Can't do anything else because Supergirl is directed by Craig Gillespie. You know, not James Gunn. James Gunn is just a producer. Also, not to mention that it doesn't look like Guardians of the Galaxy at all, but hey,
yes, it does.
You people. Either way, though, the actual director of the film was speaking with Empire Magazine.
It literally does look like Guardians of the Galaxy.
One of the things that's very interesting about this comparisons is that he knew it was going to happen. And he says it's not hard to really see why, because, again, James Gunn is attached to this, and it's a character, it's a little bit out there. There's some characters that are doing the clips and things, but obviously, James Gunn did not invent that. And he says that one of the reasons that he can't avoid it at this point is because, look, the movies are set in space. They're superhero universes. There's a bunch of humor. There's darkness. There's drama. So, yeah.
No, because of the tone, because she's wearing a trench coat, because she's like this, and it crashed. YouTube crashed. Well, my Fire TV crashed, so I'll wait for it to boot back up. Anyway, while I'm waiting for that to happen. See what's going on the world of Instagram. By the way, did you guys know that they're going to re-release Endgame? Um, I believe in August or September, and they're gonna add some extra footage just to make it continuous with Doomsday, which will come out in December. So I'm not going to go see it because I've seen it so many times on Disney Plus, and I think it was it even might have even been on Netflix at one point before they shifted everything to Disney Plus. But either way, I've seen it so many times. Like, yeah, I'm not going to go to the movies to go see it again because I saw it when on this early release date back in 2019. Saw it on Thursday night, right at like literally went right after work down to the IMAX theater at the Baltimore Aquarium IMAX theater. There, it was dope. It was the experience just wouldn't be the same again, and it wouldn't be worth it just for like 5 minutes of extra footage showing how it's going to link into Doomsday. That's no, I'm not doing that. I will be seeing Spider Man. If I see no movie this summer, I will see Spider Man. I've seen every MCU Spider Man in the movies, which is good because I didn't get to see the original Sony Spider Man movies with with Toby 1, 2, or 3 in the theaters. I always saw those uh, on TV or cable or whatever or DVD. The Andrew Garfield ones never held enough interest for me to go to the theaters. But when I saw Tom Holland play him in Captain America Civil War, I was like, yeah, I gotta see this in the theater. So the first one I went to go see with my wife in the Philippines. And it was funny because I was showing like when they went to Washington D.C. I was like, yeah, this is, I've been here. I was showing her the Washington Monument. So yeah. Anyway, we're back up. So I'm gonna get back to my video. Right, video killed the radio star. Anyway, I think I'm going to end this here. But anyway, guys, I'm gone. Sorry for whatever reason the chat room wasn't appearing, so I didn't even know I had messages until I'm looking at it. I'm also looking at the live stream um, via my desktop. So thanks to everyone who told me Happy Father's Day, Agatha and Kayshawn. But I'm not a father yet, guys. As you can see, yeah, I would be probably spending today with the kiddos if I have some. Hopefully, because I came into the game late when it comes to children, I might produce some twins or triplets, maybe even quintuplets. Who knows? But I need to get that under the belt, like, because kids are your legacy. So for a traditional guy, that's important to me. So, anywho, I'm out. You guys enjoy first day of summer, Father's Day for you gentlemen who are fathers. Also Sunday. You know, so let's make it happen this week, guys. All right. And we're getting close to July the 4th, to the 250th celebration of America. And even if you don't like Trump, guys, because I know a lot of you don't like Trump for whatever reason, you can still be patriotic. Or even if you're not patriotic, you can still celebrate America's 250th birthday. It's not all about Trump. You can separate the two. You can legitimately celebrate the 250th anniversary of America's uh, foundation, irrespective of what you feel about the current leaders in office. All right. Um, that's it for me. Peace.